You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
What? Are you kidding me? Hi everyone. Sorry, won't be a second. I have no idea why this decided to not work the second that I went live. It was working the whole time before I went live. Let me just try and turn the camera off and on. Maybe. Nope, here we go. It worked, but I might need it if it's going to be silly like that. I've never needed a memory card in this camera. Yeah, just leave it there just in case I need to put it in. I've never needed a memory card in this camera the whole time I've been running lives. And of course, and I was planning to just do like the little coffee intro and then jump straight on. I'm like, I am here for this. I'm excited. I am not anxious or nervous or anything at all. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I need my pump up songs. So the intro was a little bit longer than I was expecting, but thank you so much to everybody who has joined us. It wouldn't be a live, one of our YouTube lives, hashtag Hot Mess Show, without some technical glitches. Thank you so much for everybody who has thumbs up, given us a thumbs up, left a comment. Let me just say a quick hello to everybody who is joining us. And then I'm going to jump into chapters and the details that you're all here waiting for. And hopefully I can answer all of your questions. Hopefully. I'm going to do my best. Okay, so hello to, where's my mouse? Amelia. Oh my gosh, good luck, Amelia. You're going to rock it. Amelia has her final exam on today. You are going to rock it. Melissa, completely new to PA and so intrigued by the storyline. I'll come back to this. Hi to Jessie. Let me just put a star on that so I can come back. I've never looked before, Sherry, but how many people are here can tell you it's pretty packed today. It's roughly about the standard. I can see the numbers off to the side on how many people are here. This is pretty standard for one of our lives. Hi to Yvonne, Diane. Oh, and good luck on your eye surgery tomorrow, Diane. Yay, good luck. I'm sure it will go amazingly. Who else we got? Christina. Hi, Christina. Who else? Candy. Hi to Candy. It's my comments have gone weird. It's gone by name order. I feel like something has gone slightly wrong here. Hi to Bianca, Laurie, Darren, Angela. Oh, now it's fixed up. No, NCT Journals, Kristen, Michelle, Shannon, Michael. Yeah, there was a lot of info and I was finalizing and just making sure it was correct. It has been, there's been a lot. There's so many people going for surgery, Michael's just said. So I think I might have missed someone in all the weird ordering of the comments. But good luck to those people who are going in for surgery. Hello to Kathy for a Plan Happy With Me. Notepad ready, sipping tea. Hi, Cindy. I love it. Who else? We've got Tracy, Dana, Sherelle, Katie. Hi, friends. Hi, Nina, Angela, Susie, Melissa. We do have a few new people in here today. Karen. Oh my gosh. Yvonne, there's a lot of comments. I'm going to try and not get too overwhelmed. Hi, Ashley. Today, Tracy, Candy, Mary, D. Brooklyn, Veronica, Penny. Is that the wheel I see in the background? Absolutely. That is the full wheel of colors. For those who aren't sure if I have actually gotten on I was saying that we've pre-planned this whole year. This is my proof. This is my proof. Yeah, over 100 people watching. That's awesome. A testament to how much we are looking forward to chapters. Oh, okay. Let's, yeah, hi to everybody who is watching. Feel free to drop us a comment. Thank you for all the likes. Okay, just need to breathe. For those who are watching for the first time, I have a lot of anxiety just in general, but I mean, this is the planner community and I know that I am in good company. And we are very open and honest here. But anyway, you're not here to hear about that. You are here to hear about chapters and the way that we are absolutely transforming our subscription next year. Oh, hi to little Charlotte. So let me, oh, hi Lana, thank you for fixing your name. I keep going, I think it's Darren you had it as before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the chapters intro. I know that some people have seen it from the live the other day, but let me show you that and I can take a deep breath and thankfully everything is working now on the live. I might actually put the memory card in the camera just in case so that it doesn't switch off once I get on a roll. Yeah, and let me play that for you. So for those people who do not know, yeah, let me do an intro to the whole chapters thing first. So chapters is what we've dubbed our next year. So I know that previously we had done a chapter 3 kit, which is only mildly confusing, especially once we get to sort of the third kit. But chapters it's a storyline. We follow a character, Alex, and we follow along her year of self-discovery. And she meets different people along the way, which are the different characters. And yeah, it's this whole big, amazing story. And I feel like there is something relatable in there for so much in our community about whether it be, you know what, I'm not going to say anything more. Also, I will say this though. Hey, beautiful you. I do need to start that back up again. This is what has been consuming all my time. Chapters, the sub refresh. Anyway, let me show you this video. Let me get my camera fixed. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Alex sat alone in the empty house, the ink still fresh on the paperwork that lay on the coffee table. The walls, once filled with laughter and shared dreams, now echoed with the silence of a life paused. She found herself at a crossroads, her identity entangled from the roles she had played for years. Wife, partner, lover, caretaker. She picked up an old photo album from the shelf, its pages filled with memories of a younger self, one who went on adventures with her friends, her heart light and her spirit free. That version of herself, who had dreams, ambitions, and a zest for life, seemed to have been lost somewhere along the way. She missed that woman. She turned her attention to one of the boxes. Inside it, a gift from long ago. She unwrapped it and found a beautiful notebook. It was a gift from a friend, given years ago with the encouragement to document her adventures and dreams. Yet, like many things meant for herself, it had been set aside, lost in the shuffle of daily life. But today, it called to her, a blank canvas awaiting her thoughts. With a deep, steadying breath, Alex picked up the journal and a pen. The first page crinkled slightly under her touch, its pristine surface intimidating yet beckoning. Day 1. She wrote hesitantly, her handwriting a bit shaky. It's a new dawn.
So that is chapters, or at least the chapter intro. That is the storyline, and it is absolutely so super exciting because we haven't really done this before. We've sort of done a little bit of an intro, to it with, not, it's a different storyline, but the whole Farmhouse Falls, Peach Promenade, and Coffees and Corgis, with how we met Viv, we then met, oh my gosh, Clyde, we then met Willow, and then we met Ken and Honey, and how they all sort of interacted in this little world. This chapters is so much more than that. And I'm loving that people absolutely love the movie, the little mini movie, and that they feel like they can relate to it. And it definitely is a bit of an intro into how we see the chapters progressing. Sorry, I can hear Michael down the hall. Michael, would you be able to turn your sound down, please? Can you turn your sound down, please? So it's, I can, even though it's at the other end of the house, I can hear it echoing, and it's just, sorry, throwing me off. Okay, anyway. So yeah, I'll bring up Beautiful You a little bit later, because I am going to answer a lot of the questions. So we put up a post in our group. I'm going to run through the info first, which will hopefully answer a whole bunch of the questions that people have, and then I'll go through. So I've got a list written in front of me of all the questions that came up in the group, and then I will go through any questions that come up today in the live. Okie dokie. So, as part of chapters and as part of the new year, well, it's more than that actually. So, I would say every year we do a survey, but we don't actually do a survey every year. We've done one before. We wanted to do it last year, didn't get the chance, and then we're like, okay, great. This year we need to do one. And for the last couple of years, I've wanted to shake things up with the subscription. Because as you know, we take in a lot of the feedback that comes through, but at the same time, we are a very, very small family business. I mean, we may look, well, I guess if you've watched these lives, you know how small we are. But with the products that we do, we may look bigger than what we are. But we are a small family business, and I've wanted to make these changes, and changes are, I love change, but I know that in our community, we like things to sort of have this consistency, so we know how they're going to use them. And it's very nerve-wracking when you want to change a product, let alone a subscription product. I felt like we should all have started a round of applause when the mini movie ended. I love that. And yeah, so it was very daunting, but we looked at the feedback that we'd been getting over the past few years, as well as the survey feedback. So thank you to everybody who has who participated in that, and sat down and went through this idea that we sort of dusted off from. We tried to do it at the start of last year and ran out of time. And then it was like, right, I just said, we have to do this year. We have to make this change because so much has changed, and I myself need to get reinvigorated, just super excited about the year ahead. And I've felt for a long time that our core product, so our subscription kit, really straddles two worlds. So it straddles the planner world, and it straddles the crafting world. And I think that part of the issue that we were having is because we're sort of on the fence, we were missing a huge chunk of planner people. And I've heard it time and time again, can we just have the stickers and the washi, and you know, I don't want the stamps or the pen or the, I'm not getting into the pen argument today. Well, I kind of am, but later. And then, or I don't want the stamps, or I don't want the papers, and there's people who want doubles of the stamps. And I know that for a while our subscription, how it lays out on the website is very awkward. So if you want 2 of the sticker books, then it's done within the standard sub. But if you want, it was messy. And it's something that I've wanted to change for so long. And I think that this is such a different but fantastic idea. And although I'm not going to go through, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through more product and overview on product, but not designs. And designs will be coming in the next couple of weeks, obviously, because that's when they're due by. But I wanted to make sure that I went over the overview of the products and talk to you on a very high level about how the design has changed. I hope that makes sense. It will, hopefully, as I go through. If not, feel free, we'll have a Q&A at the end. Now, so there's, the other caveat that I will add is that this is the chapters system, the chapters sub. So it's the migration of our old sub, and we're nicknaming it this year coming, called chapters. That does not mean that there won't be other things released outside of this based on, you know, last old kits or other bits and pieces like Christmas and that exist. Jeez. You know when your drink gets stuck to your coaster and... Okay, so now let me open up. I think this is the right thing to start on. Let me have a look. So let me open up, and this is a full screen thing, but let me show this. Nope. Let me try again. Oops. Okay, so the way chapters is working is we have a setup, a refresh, and then the subscription. So if I'm going to, let me see if I can, hold on. Nope. Okay, so on that, so you can, and I'm going to go through the, in more details what these involve over the next few slides. But, so basically what there is, I was trying to bring up a little picture of me, hold on, as I go back over. So basically what there is a, oh, there we go. Where can I put me? I can put me down here. So basically what there is a, perfect. Oh, I love Ecamm, it just works. There is the setup. So you pick, like, do you want the notebook? Do you want the melody cover? That sort of thing. And then you get a quarterly, I forgot to put quarterly above it, refresh. Now the quarterly refresh is, as we previewed this wheel, will this come up? Let me try that again. Oh, go away, Hamilton. As we previewed this wheel, the chapters is broken down into quarters, and there's to maintain some consistency through the year and make sure that all the kits work together, there are certain colors that flow through in each of those quarters, as well as we already know the colors, so we are building those into the refresh. So the idea of the refresh is that it literally works for that whole quarter. So the refresh is a bundle, and the reason why we've done that as a bundle is so that we can keep the pricing well. How do I put this? So that we can, I mean, if we didn't bundle it, there's don't even know how to say this. The words aren't wording already. Here we go. That's so Sami Hamilton in the background. Oh yes. So the refresh is bundled so that we can make sure that it just all sort of works together in the system, and that will become apparent as we get further through. Now, it keeps it more affordable. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, it does. It keeps it more affordable. So that's every quarter. So every quarter, as the main colors change, there's a refresh that comes through. Now, then there is the monthly subs, and we've broken that down very differently. So think of it almost as a new subscription. Yeah, so the refresh is the quarterly stuff with all the bits that you know and love, and then the sub is the monthly, the smaller changes within the theme. Now, the other thing I do want to say while I'm on this page is what we have done is we've taken a lot of the non-consumable items that were in the sub and moved them up to the refresh, because there's certain things that you don't need every month. Feels, Nadilla. There's certain things you don't need a charm every month. I mean, it's great to get them, but I find that you then end up with so much. You don't need certain things every month. So yeah, so we move them up. There's a pocket in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff which I'll go into in a second. And then so what that has allowed us to do is moved in the more of the things that people were asking for into the subscription that you will use up during that month. Christina, non-consumable, that makes me feel like I'm eating it. Yeah. So now the sticker, thank you, Jamie. So the other thing is with the stickers, so I was going to jump into that on the next slide. So once I get to the quarterly, I'll go through the stickers, but let me jump first into this whole setup section. So the setup section is like it's the chapter's release. So we've got the melody, we've got the dividers that match the size of the melody. We then have the notebook. We have a new item, which is the locket, which I'm still waiting on the supplier to get back to me on, but I think it's okay. Oh, sorry, Jamie's asking as a prompter to me so that I don't forget to say certain things, because yeah, Jamie's helping me out in the comments. Yeah, so for those people who are asking. So, and then there's also a pencil case to match as well. Now, this doesn't mean that we're not doing a notebook release more often, but I've put it up into the release because this release section is separates. So these are the things that you don't buy in a bundle, because I know that not everybody wants the melody, but they'll want the refresh. Not everybody wants the notebook and the melody, or some people want both. You know, so we've put them as separates. The locket is something new that I've been trying to do for the past couple of years, and that's very exciting for me. Oh, butterfly. Sorry, shiny. So that is the chapter's release. So I'm going to show the melody a little bit later, which is super exciting. So hang on for that. And then we jump into the quarterly refresh. I'm over the sticker. Hold on. There we go. So in the quarterly refresh, what we have is a sticker folder, a sticker pack of 50, like there is so many. Let me just put me back down here. There is a whole bunch of stickers, and I'm going to go into those in a second. There's a charm builder in there. There is a locket refresh, so new little, there's been conversations on the locket. So the locket refresh is like little bits and pieces to add onto your locket. There's an adhesive pocket, there's a washi cutter, there's a washi stand, and there's a clear bookmark. So these are all the things that, and let me just talk about the stickers. So the stickers are non-kit specific basics, which are colored into that first quarter to match. So they're not a duplication of the stickers that are available monthly. These are very basic items that coordinate perfectly, so that way we're putting more deco into the monthly subscription. So what's on the left? So that was the sticker folder. So the sticker folder, which is what the stickers come in. So we have decided to not do the sticker books, and we're doing a sticker folder instead. Let me just hide the overlay. So, and now there's two of me. So the reason for the sticker folder is because we would rather spend more money on extra sheets inside a folder instead of less sheets inside a book, because the books cost more money. And the other thing is because if I put it in a folder, I can get the paper that I want, which means there is a paper change. So for all those people, myself included, saying the paper is too thick, you are going to love what we have coming. So if that has put you off our products before, because I know, like, even for myself, I mean, and this is, I feel like this isn't a secret. I wasn't happy with the thickness of the stickers, but we have found a supplier who is more than happy to work with us. And so we are really super excited about this. Yeah. And a lot of people, when we asked, so we've been sort of asking about the folders, and this was a test. This release was a test to see what people thought about the folder. And this was the feedback, Shannon, that I got from a lot of people, which was, I pull the sheets out of the book anyway. Yeah, it's more functional. Absolutely endorse the sticker pages in a folder. I like the folder over the book, because that way you can literally just pull out the sheets that you want. You can have them in whatever order. You don't have to feel like you're going to tear out the book. So that is a huge, I'm loving that everybody is really excited about that, because that is such a huge, change for us here, and I'm so here for it. But I mean, Diane, I know that a lot of people are going to go, there goes my storage solutions again, but it really doesn't, because if you were in the book, now you have a folder, the same sticker sheets. Well, not, okay, when I say same sticker sheets, I mean size, but in a different size folder. So the folder, I'm seriously loving all these comments. And yeah, this is the other thing. So, oh, can I show the inside of the folder? So it's similar to this one. I'm just going to pull out, oh, actually, hold on. I chunked out this with a whole bunch of sheets to see how it works with a whole bunch, but that's like the inside of the folder. So it's got like the two bigger chunky sides. And yeah. So it will absolutely make storage easier. So you don't have to buy separate storage. You can just put these on your shelf. You can put these into your Melody planner in the pockets. There is a whole bunch of different ways. I have seen people who use the book, and you can use these even easier on jump rings inside a Melody. That's what I'll be doing. So yeah. Is the folder the same size as the sticker book is now? Yeah, so this, I know that this was done for B6 size pages from memory. Hold on, let me just measure, because I'm pretty sure that these ones were like 5-inch across. Yeah, so the new sticker sheets, which we have, I believe, been talking to the suppliers, is 5.3 inch wide by 7 inch tall. And sorry, I'm going to use that size because inches in my head, because it's the B6 size. So that this design will be slightly wider to accommodate. Okay. Yay! I find it hard to make my mind up to take the sticker sheets from the book, so I'm totally loving this idea. Absolutely. Love the folder because I can carry just what I want. Yeah, this is it. So, yeah, it'll be similar to this, not exactly the same. New year, new sticker storage. Hey, that is a great way to think of it. Thank you so much to everybody who is just giving these fantastic, all the feedback in here. Now, this is also a really good question. You do not need to buy the refresh on top, but if you do, it's a much more complete system. I'm going to need to work extra. I need to resub. So let me jump back up. I'm going to pull the pages back up. Pull me back up. And then I'm going to jump into the, let me bring in, I think, the sticker lover. So the sticker lover, we've got the 3 kits, which are sticker lover, planner lover, and paper lover, which I had here, which you can't really see on purpose. And so the sticker lover is that same format of the sticker folder, and it's got 15 pages. Now, those pages are different to the quarterly refresh pages. So the quarterly refresh is like the coordinating basic stickers. They're more simple. They sort of flesh things out. They give so much more, and I cannot wait to show you those designs once I've like firmed them all up, because we are trying to squish as much in. And then the sticker lover, those stickers that I just sort of popped up then. Would you hear something? Hold on. This one here has different stickers but in the same size folder, and these are your more deco. So one of the things that we got asked was, I really wish that you have more deco. And there is a lot. There is a lot more deco. We've also changed the weekly layout, and I was trying to get this done for today. Hold on. Michael dropped some thunder. Yes, so 13 pages writable, 2 pages PET clear. The weekly layout is different. It will work for more planners. You guys are all giving Michael thunder and mic drops. How much thunder am I dropping in here? Come on. So much so that, let's for me. So yeah, the refresh stickers, more functional basics. The monthly stickers are monthly themed deco stickers. So you can do one without the other on both sides. So if you don't have as much cash, you can go for just the quarterly refresh, or you can just go, or you can go for the monthly sub. Now the monthly sub will have weekly views, as I mentioned. The headers for the weekly views are slightly smaller, so that way they work with a larger variety of planners, and that also gives us more opportunity to add in more deco and more of the text quotes and more of the things that I see people using that we don't offer. Yeah, does that 90%? Sometimes she accidentally, yeah. It's so previously, before, you would either have to get just the sticker book subscription, or you would have to get the main kit plus the sticker book. So now what we've done is we've gone, no, hold on. Most of the people either want the sticker book on their own, which is that sticker lover, or they can jump into Planner Lover. Now, Planner Lover is the sticker folder and the same. Oh, I've got 16 pages here. It was meant to be the same. It's the same pack as the Sticker Lover pack. So if you previously had gotten like 2, and I'll go into these splits and how they all work out later. If you previously had gotten like the kit plus 2 sticker books, then you can add on the Sticker Lover to the Planner Lover, and that will give you the 2 sets of the same stickers. Does that make sense? The comments are going so quickly in here. So I'm glad that I've got Michael and Jamie in the comments. But yeah, if there is something because I'm up to 300 comments already, if there is something that I do miss throughout or that Michael or Jamie miss, please feel free to ask me in the Q&A at the end. Now, let's jump into Planner Lover. 16 pages of sticker, people. 16 pages of sticker. 6 washies a month. I am going to be killing myself here. 16 washies. No, wait, hold on. 6 washies a month. 16 sticker pages a month. Geez, 16 washies a month. That's a bit of overkill. And so it's absolutely the same sticker pack that's in the Sticker Lover. I just had a bit of a typo on that. So, and then we also have some really basic things that are going to be reused, right? So we've got not reused, but like they will be slightly modified based on the theme. So we've got a notepad, which again is another consumable. So there's like, I think there's 40 sheets in the notepad and the sticky notes. I believe that's what it's based on. Michael, please correct me if I'm wrong. And that notepad is like, do you remember how I was talking the other day about the little mini, oh, that's not in there. Why would the mini notepad be in the Christmas notepad? In the Christmas melody? So basically it is that smaller one that works in the pocket. And then you have the sticky notes, which can be used wherever you need. There is, yeah, thank you, Jamie. I wasn't sure. I know that I screwed that up earlier. And then there's a washi card. Now this washi card is, I know it shows the washi on there, but it won't have the washi on there. The washi is actually on the rolls. But I wanted to show you this sort of layout because the idea is that you can then use that card as a reference, right? Because I know how hard it is to keep track of stuff, and I also keep, hold on, let me find one. Let me jump off camera for a second. This isn't the one that I was looking for, but this will absolutely do. So I keep my washi in one of these tubs, actually several of these tubs. I have got like 6 or 7 of them by now. But the idea is that you can store your washi away and then have the washi card with the reference to the kit. So hopefully that makes sense. And then also there's an art card. So we've kept that. Hold on, there's so many comments. And then there's a pouch which you can store it all in, which is something that we haven't done before, but I know that a lot of people, myself included, have to buy something every month to put all the bits and pieces in so that you don't lose them. And to be honest, if you don't, if you're not using those, if you have your own system already, then you can use these as project pouches, right? Don't we all have project pouches that don't get finished? So that is Planner Lover. And then the next thing we have is Paper Lover. Now, Paper Lover is for the more crafty, creative planning. And this is when I mentioned earlier, I was talking about like, we have the people who do more on the planning side and the people who do more on the crafting side. And I it's not just crafting, but I call it like creative decorative planning, because it's like the dashboards are more decorative and all that sort of stuff. So that is, let me bring that back up. So that's what this pack is. Now there is 10 double-sided papers that you're all used to getting. There is the die cuts in here. There is journaling cards set in here, and this is where the stamp set is living. So yeah, if you're loving what you're seeing so far, yes, definitely please hit the like button, let us know. So yeah, that is And this also comes with a pouch. Now the pouch that is in this one is a bigger size pouch, which obviously fits the papers. Oh my gosh, the papers. The papers are a fun one because they're so much bigger. And probably about 6-ish months ago, I asked people about folding the papers and I got an absolute resounding no. And I was like, no, because I know that's what a lot of other planner subscription boxes do. And I understand completely why, because it's cheaper to ship. So, yeah, so that is, yes, there is one vellum and one acetate. There's 10 double-sided papers, the die cuts, the stamps, the journaling card, and the pouch. Oh, yes, sorry. And the, just going back, sorry, I just saw Lana's question, which is a really good question, actually. So, because in here, is it big enough to hold the sticker folder? So, yes, this pouch holds the kit as well. And the same with this. So, this pouch that's in the paper lover is a bigger pouch that holds that kit. And I know, so the issue with doing things like the stickers, well, there is a there is a sticker sub that is separate. So for those people who want to add it on, but the reason, so we have to bundle things. Otherwise it's going to end up costing a lot more. And yeah, so the only way to get the papers is to get the stamps too. So if we did look at moving the stamps out of a subscription, the only problem with doing that is that if we did that, the stamps would not be happening. So yeah, so to keep the stamps going, because I know that there are a lot of people who enjoy the stamps, this is where it naturally fit. The paper will not be sold separately. So any of the items that are in the paper lover or the planner lover, except for the sticker folder and sticker sheets, are not sold separately. Does that make sense? So the paper pouch holds the letter size papers. Yes, it does. So yeah, that is the new split. So we've got the sticker lover, which is if you just want the stickers, you can get just the stickers, and that should say 16 pages. We've then got the planner lover, which is very much more planner focused. And then we have the paper lover, which is more the creative, like the extra creative planning / crafting side of things. Does that make sense? Before I go on, does that make sense so far? I need to grab a drink. That was a lot. There is no washi in the paper lover, mainly because there was a lot of washi in the planner lover, and we had to split these up somehow. It was a nightmare trying to split these. Oh, Karen, that's awesome. I'm an everything lover. Awesome kits. Thank you. Okay, just sign me up for one of each. And okay, so what we've done is so I'm going to jump into pricing, and I'm going to tell you about how we're going to, the migration, because we wanted to make it as simple as possible for everybody, right? So we have, it makes sense. Awesome. So if we go into, oh, hold on. Ooh, I need like a whoosh when I do that. So we have the sticker lover, planner lover, paper lover. Now I've done the rough conversions, and so please note, and that's why I've sort of got them a little bit grayed out, because they are subject to change each month. But I wanted to put them on because of the exchange rate, not because of us, because of the exchange rate. So what we've got is the sticker lover, which is 35 AUD /23 USD /18 pound. And then we have the planner lover, which is 70 AUD or 46 USD or 36 pound. And then we have paper lover, which is 40 AUD, 26 USD and 21 pound. Now, with these, oh, thank you. Okay, honestly, this whole thing has just made me feel really sick because I'm like, how do I explain all this? Now, what we've also done on top, because we know that things are hard out there. And you know what? It's cost of living has hit us too. We have really struggled with that, and we've not really done a lot of price changes over the years. So what we've done is, to make it more affordable, is we've done quantity price breaks. And so if you buy two, so if you buy like Sticker Lover and Planner Lover, you get 12% off. If you buy 2 Sticker Lovers, you get 12% off. If you buy three of any combination, so if you buy all 3, you get 22% off, right? Is that making sense now? So that's how the splits sort of go. Now on this, so I hope that sort of makes sense. And this has been something, as I mentioned, it's especially when you're changing up the way a sub splits like we are. We went through the numbers and really analyzed, okay, how does this change for people? And the majority of people across the 3, you're going to get, because a lot of people, when we did the migration, and I'll show that up now actually, instead of bumbling through. Boop. I'm not that important. So we've got what the current sub was, what the new subscription equivalent, rough equivalent. So there is no actual equivalent for most of these. These are so totally different to how we currently do things and the splits, but we have tried to map the best possible way to get people into something similar for what they have. Oh, this is okay, Katie. This makes me feel better. The pricing is less than I feared. And I think, buy it all. I think the prices are very reasonable. Times are tough, but this is self-care. Thank you so much. I feel less like I'm going to throw up now. That's awesome. So what we've done is, if you're just getting the standard kit, then that means that you're going to be migrated onto Planner Lover. If you get the kit plus the stickers, you're going to be migrated onto Planner Lover, because that's like the rough equivalent. If you get the kit plus the papers, you're going to get Planner Lover and Paper Lover. If you're currently on the kit plus the papers plus the stickers, Planner Lover and Paper Lover. If you're on the kit plus 2 stickers, you get Planner Lover plus Sticker Lover, kit plus papers plus 2 stickers, Planner Lover, Sticker Lover, Paper Lover. And if you're on the stickers only, you get Sticker Lover. Oh my gosh, I hope I got that right. So this, and then what we've done is, so there's the bundle discount that's because of those, because as you can see, there's some in there with 2 and 1 in there with 3. We've put the new pricing to show, and that includes shipping to most destinations. Please keep in mind that there are some destinations which are more expensive to ship to, so there will be shipping added on top, and that is also going to be updated. So there's like, what is it, the non-contiguous USA states, which previously we had bundled in with the USA, but was actually really hurting us. So we're making sure that we can be more sustainable, because we want to see the end of Alex, like not the end of Alex. Oh my gosh, we want to see Alex's full story. We also want to see what's going on next year. We want to keep going. So yeah, and this is the thing. So where was it? I'm actually getting more usable products for this price. This right here is why we changed the way the subscription works, right? And yeah, absolutely, this is the plan. I cannot stress enough that this was essential to every decision that we made. Even yesterday, I was like, wait, hold on. We've got something else in Planner Lover which doesn't make sense. We've gone against our own ethos of this is a non-consumable. Why would I need, one of those every month. I need to shuffle these around. So we even up till yesterday, which is why this live wasn't yesterday, because I was like, wait, I just need one more day to digest these changes, to talk to suppliers, and we're still waiting on a couple of prices from suppliers to really make sure that it was right. Now, what I will say is these, so what I didn't talk about before, so these, the timeline, the sub-migration, we are doing this automatically for you. Now, what I am going to say is, so we are doing the migration automatically for you. We are taking a download of what everybody's sub is on, I believe it's Sunday night, our time in Australia. So if we say Sunday morning in the USA, we are taking a download of all that and we are sending that off to our subscription app partner, who we have had many chats with recently to try and work this all out. And they are doing an auto migration. Now, with that, what was I going to say? With that, if you have any, we will be sending this out in emails, and I will be, there is a new page on the website, which is plannersandon.com/chapters. There isn't information there because I have to data dump it out of this live and into that page, which is going to explain the splits. And did I say email? There's going to be an email that goes out to everybody. So we want to make sure that everybody's informed, because this is a really quick swap over. And this was the only way that we could really hit it for a January, like a sort of January-ish start. So the timeline, hold on. So the timeline is, we've got, and you already know what the first three coming out are. So we've got Loving Me, which we're going to start previews on, very soon, really. And then the sub window for that is the 27th till the 26th. And then we're actually hoping to move. So we are moving the shipping earlier. And I'm going to really cross my fingers here, because this depends on our suppliers. And we are working very closely with all of them to make sure this happens. It is an early timeline, so there's no guarantee. And then that hopefully brings us back in line with I'm thinking faster dates. It feels like it's them faster. Does that make sense? I'm time blind, so I look at that and it looks like French to me. I get told when stuff needs to be done, and I have a calendar which screams at me all the time. So if you're on the first of the month, that stays the same. And actually the first of the month subscriptions actually really help us to plan. And we also, what was I going to say? Oh my gosh. My brain just went, oh, you've told them pretty much everything. Oh, and I just relaxed. I'm like, no, I'm not finished. Sorry, because there's so many comments. I'm just trying to register. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is what I was saying. So Jamie's like, I will keep you on the timeline. Michael keeps me on the timeline. Like we're going to make this work. This is going to be incredible. It is the biggest change, the biggest difference, especially once you add the whole chapters quarterly feel. So, and I really want to bring up again, where's Christina's comment? Because I should have started, because it really was just absolutely everything that we are trying to achieve here, which is and I cannot find it, but it is more of the stuff you use every month and less of the stuff you don't. So if you don't, hold on. So the idea is if you grab your planner or your booklet, you then get your quarterly refresh if you want to grab that, and then you jump into the monthly sub, or you can just get the monthly sub. It's really all up to you. We've tried to have as much flexibility as we can. Obviously we can't sell individual products, because once we do that, it's over. Like we just wouldn't survive, unfortunately. And that's the idea of a subscription box, is that you are getting a bundle of items together at a slightly cheaper price. Oh, thank you, Christina, for posting. I'm actually getting more usable products for the same price. Yeah. Or something. I forgot what I said. Feels, Christina. Oh, I'm so excited for our 2024 planners and on journey. Okay, and acknowledge the price rise for you guys is much needed. Absolutely. So the shipping prices, and I think I glazed over this, so I apologize for that. Let me bring this back up. So, is it because it's underneath, or did I move it off the page and then forgot to add it back in? Oh my goodness, I think I moved that off the page and then forgot to add it back in. So the shipping price, I had this as a bubble and then I accidentally moved it off the page before I exported. So the shipping price is going to be, I think, for the majority, it was, Michael, could you just put this in the comments so that I can flash it up as well on the screen? So from memory, it's $8.50 AUD to most places if the order is under $75. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So if you've ordered, which is why, if I go over to the sub-migration page, you'll notice that some of these, like the first two and the bottom one, have the little up arrow. So those ones have the shipping price already added into the AUD, USD and pound price there. Yeah, so shipping for the subscription kit items is $8.50. Yeah, there it is, that's better. Shipping for the subscription kit items is $8.50 for orders under 75 AUD. So a lot of people will still get cheaper or free shipping, which is, something that we really, we were really trying to be cognizant of how many bills people have while also, being able to survive ourselves. So that's already, so this price that's on this page, come on, Sammy. These prices here don't include shipping because it's once you get above the 75 AUD price, you get the free shipping. Does that make sense? Okay. Whew. Thank you. Yay. Okay, now, let me show off the melody. So the melody, so Jamie has said this perfectly. Setup and the first quarterly will be available very soon. We're putting together all the designs, getting that all ready. So they will be available for one of our limited pre-orders. So for those people who don't know, a limited pre-order is we've already ordered it from our suppliers with a rough estimate of how many people are going to be buying based on previous. So that's our limited pre-orders. Sorry, I'm just reading all the comments. And then, so let me jump into the melody. So the melody is part of the release, so the separate releases. And I'm super excited because I have this already designed and sent off, and because the melodies actually take us a lot longer to produce. Let me open it up. Okay, so the melody box, and I just need to confirm this with the suppliers, but I have asked for a beautiful, hold on. Nope. I've asked for this beautiful gradient, sunrise, sunset gradient. And it's got the pouch, the drawstring pouch, which we know and love. And to be honest, so a few months ago, I released the, I think it was Farmhouse Falls, had this really pretty love heart watercolor pattern that I absolutely love. And so I've recolored it to go with chapters because I got so much good feedback on that as well. And it really does have all the self-love feels that I wanted to have included in this. Okay, and then next up is the outside, which I sort of shared a sneak of this before. So I shared the pretty picture, the gorgeous sun rise to sunset image. And so that spans across the front and the back of the Melody Planner. And then we've got It's a New Dawn at the bottom. So for those who have now seen Alex's journey, so the intro video, that now makes a lot more sense. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Yay. So that's now on the bottom as well. And then the inside has changed a little bit from the last release. So this size is comparable to the, or this size is the same size, I should say, as the A5 Coastal. For the moment, it is only in that A5 size. So what we've done is we've kept the left side pockets and the menu bar as the same, but on the right side, have I got? Yep, on the right side. Yeah, on the right side, I've gotten rid of the menu bar and I've put a pocket back in. So depending on how this sells, that may give us the ability to do different sizes down the line. So this has the gorgeous, I wanted it to look like a sunrise or a sunset inside because, you know, it brings in that feel from the outside to the in. So you've got the sun peeking out behind the dusky sort of the clouds and the sky, which is the pinks and the purples, and bringing that in through. And just popping, oh, what a time to pop in. So yeah, there is, oh God, yay, I'm glad people are loving that. So yeah, that is the, and I'm just trying to keep up with the comments as well. So that is the Melody. Oh yay, I'm so glad. To be honest, I'm so excited this is going to be coming out because, I mean, I use some A5 in I use A5 in here, but I also want to put B6 in here. So I think, and also my only A5 is a blue colorway. So I really wanted like the pinks and the purple colorway. So yeah, that's how that works out. The reason, so the back slots for the credit cards, we got rid of those a fair few revisions ago, mainly because when you're writing on it, it felt really awkward because it sort of made it not as flat for the credit cards. So it just didn't feel right to me to have that there. Yay. These colors make it feel like it was made especially for me. Oh, I'm loving that we're loving all the colors. Yeah, so these melodies have already been ordered. We should have our sample in by the 27th of November. Fingers crossed. What about the rings? The rings are, I believe, well, I mean, you can order gold rings or silver rings. That is up to you. That is on our website as different options. Yay, a favorite, finally a Melody, my favorite coloring. Woohoo! I mean, the coloring, we have used similar coloring in the past. I love the circle of you. Oh, man. Thanks, Ash. Yeah, so I hope that all makes sense. And I know I keep saying that. That's because I'm sort of, it has been such a huge concept in my brain for so long, and this is one of the reasons I know that somebody asked about Beautiful Use earlier on. It is definitely something that we are looking to bring back with chapters, and also the last couple of kits. But this whole change, which is a massive change, not just in theming, but products and planning and everything. It is such a massive change on everything that we touch that has taken up so much of our time to make sure that it works. So yeah, that I hope that everybody can sort of see what we've been doing in the background now. Okay, there's like almost 600 comments, so I'm not going to be able to go back through, but please ask me your questions and I will answer as much as I can. Now, this is the other thing I wanted to bring up. So A5 is bigger than I like to use, but I have a use case for one. I guess it's this one. So if you're a B6 planner, right? Yes, it does fit. Or if you're a classic planner, obviously that doesn't fit. But always remember, this doesn't have to be your everyday planner if you don't want it to be. There is going to be an absolute journey as part of the chapters year. So if you want this planner to be your planner of self-discovery, you can do that and then use one of our other B6s. If you want to use the notebook as your yearly planner, then that is great. You could still use the Melody for your journey. Again, if you don't want to, there is so many different ways to use the different products. Okay, let's have a look. There's questions coming in. Thank you so much, Ash. Are you getting into the pen? Okay, so the issue with the pen, and we're currently chatting with our suppliers at the moment. We were hoping to have all the answers for this morning. The issue with the pen is minimum numbers. So if we want a pen that is similar to the pen that we currently have, or basically the same sort of pen, then we can do that, but the price jumps significantly, which then pushes the price of the products up. So we are very with what we're going to be putting out. We were very nervous of like the splits. And I do have other questions that I got in the group, which I'm going to be going through as well. Let me go through those first, actually. So will there still be additional papers? That's obviously now in the Paper Lover kit. It's been rolled into 10 papers there. Will there still be the sticker book? Yes, but no, there's no book. It's the folder. Because we absolutely love our current sticker book, but we wanted to have the better paper. We wanted to have something that was more versatile. We know that a lot of people are pulling the book apart, so this just made a good logical sense. Okay, so the other thing was, is it a 1 monthly subscription or a monthly and a quarterly subscription? Obviously, there is the 1 monthly subscription. We have looked at potentially doing the quarterly items as a subscription, but given that the subscription model is already quite taxed by how we do subscriptions differently here, we're really worried about that sort of screwing up the monthly sub. So at least for the moment, that is offered as a bundle. The shipping schedule, as you saw, we are moving that closer to the payment date as much as we possibly can. We are expecting things from the suppliers, because we have sort of shuffled things around, to ship faster, but we're still waiting to confirm all of our ETAs from the suppliers on that. And there are heaps of questions coming through, so please just, I know that I might be going over some information more than once, but I'm trying to get through them all. Can we get extras of the various pieces of kit? That is something that I have mentioned before, so we aren't able to offer them as separates because pricing would just be astronomical if we did that. And I know this question has come up on the live as well. Is there a way to get more than one set of the papers, of the kit papers? Sometimes I want more of those, but without getting 2 whole kits. So yes, I know the only way to order the papers are in the Paper Lovers kit. So you'd have to you'd get the Paper Lovers kit. Sorry, I'm just having a quick read. Can I buy a single kit option or a current past kit? Yes, we are still going to be offering that, but we are going to be ordering much closer to our expected volumes. So we can't always guarantee that there's going to be one available to order later, especially if it sells out. And if we have a huge opt-in that's bigger than what we expected, then it's current subscribers first, and anybody who's ordered through the website, like the one-off, I think gets like deprioritized. I hope I've got that right. I'm not scrolling down in my comments, so yeah, hopefully that is correct. Can we? Is there going to be more melodies throughout the year? We are planning a second chapters melody. We're not sure yet. That is still to be confirmed later on in the year. And we're also potentially looking at like a Christmas or a holidays one. And yeah, we don't know about other separate releases. It all depends on how we can get through the workload for chapters. Because as we've always said, our subscription is our core focus. How often will there be a notebook in the releases? We are looking at doing a quarterly notebook, but still as a separate product, not in the quarterly pack, because we know that the amount of pages works really well for quarterly. And as a few people have mentioned, they'd love to see it sort of on their desk as the 4 quarters. And it also gives us a chance to go through the different colours as well. Will there be a B6 notebook? We can't guarantee that at the moment because we have to order different minimums. But we have to get through the workload of chapters first. So what will the notebook cover feel like? It will be the linen fabric cover and the same format as our other, like in terms of the pages, the same format. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments coming through. Will there be a... So Michael's written the answers to these, and one of the questions was, what kind of digitals will be available each month, or will they be released quarterly, or both? And he's written, this is above my pay grade. Will there be a digitals only sub? This is above my pay grade. I don't want to really answer about digitals in today's live, except for saying yes, they are going to be coming out. That is the next part of the templates, which we are upgrading once we get through the physical stuff that we need to do first, obviously, to get everything in time. Are there journaling kit extras, extra releases, and hopefully, yes. And the same for things like Christmas, New Year's. Okay, now, let me go through all the questions on the live. So they were like the pre-question, like a summary of the pre-questions that came through. Let me jump through. Did this scroll on me? No. Okay, so... can I put up the pricing again? Yes, I can, and that gives me a second to sort of go through the other questions. So that is the pricing, and there is also shipping on top of that, but if you order over 75, there's discounts on shipping, 75 AUD. Oh, this keeps scrolling. Okay. Let me just hide that. What would be the price of the quarterly? I'm not sure if Michael has brought that up, but where it's looking at, and I meant to put this on another slide with the conversions, but it's looking roughly like it's going to be around the 110 AUD-ish mark. I'm trying to think about how much that is in US. so roughly 70 USD. What is happening with the creative kits? Yep, they are still coming. It's just they have been deprioritized for chapters. As mentioned, like we have put every available waking moment that we've had for months on to making sure that next year is smooth and seamless. And so that has meant that there has been less creative kits, but it doesn't mean that they have stopped. So, and that's the same with this. So with the printables. So yeah, the just to add on about the quarterly price, that is separate. So that is something that you will order separately. Miri, I'm trying to work this out. And I'm sorry if there has been answers to your questions. I just haven't been able to keep up with the comments. What if we want a bundle that is not the automatic one? Those are the bundles that are available. So we can't chop and change stuff within there. We are not that big of a business to do something like that, or to do all separates and maintain our pricing that we get. Like our prices are already jumped significantly, like from suppliers to us. So if we were to offer make your own bundle, we'd be out of business next month. Unfortunately, it's not something that businesses of our size can do. Can a pen be in the quarterly refresh? Yeah, there are huge minimums for pens, which is why our pens have always been simple. So that is we are talking about the pens to our supplier. I haven't seen my emails this morning, so maybe Michael has added more information about that. Okay, so this is a really good question, Elizabeth. I thought I'd answer this, but maybe I didn't make it, maybe I didn't explain it clearly enough. So the transfer is going to be automatic, yes. But what if the transfer is not the combo that we want to go to? So what you need to do is basically before Sunday night our time, jump into the system and make that change. And that way the download that we get will be the sub that you want to move to. I'm good with no pen. Yeah, and just further on to that, if you want to change your what that subscription is, feel free to message us. Jamie and Michael are on top of things and making sure everything is up to date with customer service. Yeah, if the pen were to happen, it definitely would be in the quarterly. If, and that's a huge if. What's wrong with the washi stand? To be honest, there are a few things that sort of match into the washi stand. Well, firstly, it's a place to store the washi. It's also a nice little moment on your desk. I know that like desk space is at a premium. I get that. You cannot see the mess that I have off camera. But yeah, just as it does hold more than just the washi. Anyway, I will take feedback on that sort of stuff. Does the HP Classic size fit in this Melody? No. I can live without the quarterly pen. Yeah, the pens are beautiful and I love to collect them, but honestly, I don't think I've used any of them for long yet. And I sort of use them, and they're sort of like my scribble pen, but they're not my planner pen. The pens are just sparkly on my desk. Yeah, and in the elastic thing. Absolutely. Okay, not sure if I understand correctly. Is the new sub kit will be each month? And yes, there is a monthly sub each month, and then there's the quarterly refresh if you want to purchase that separately, as part of the whole system and how it works together. What size is the notepad in the setup? There is no notepad in the setup. Do you mean the notebook? The notebook in the setup is an A5. because B6 is far too big of a minimum for us to do, at least at this point of time. Is a sticker folder still going to have foiled stickers now that it's different paper? We haven't talked, one of the feedbacks that we got in the survey was that foiled washi is awesome, but foiled stickers not so much. Like it was we're not really caring too much about foiled stickers. At the moment, I don't think it includes foiled stickers, but I could be wrong. Thanks, Candy. Will the will the folder fit on the melody strings like the sticker book does? Yes. Yeah, because it's literally like you can put the string in there. Yes. And the quarterly, like I know people are asking a lot about the quarterly refresh price, and I did say how much that roughly was, and that's because we're just fine tuning the last bits and pieces to go in. So that's why, like with the washi stand, people are like, oh, I'm not sure. Okay, maybe that needs to be modified in and out, that sort of thing. So we're just waiting, and a big part of that was because we were waiting on the pen to hear back on that. And yeah, so that is going to be firmed up very shortly once we have that information, we will let you know. So yeah, Michael's answered that. So we're just waiting on confirmation. Is the quarterly going to be a new melody each time? No. So the quarterly does not have, and let me just bring that back up. The quarterly does not have a melody in it at all. The melodies are separate purchases. So the melody is, we are planning for chapters at least, the 2 melodies. And that's if the first melody sells out. Thank you. I have to say thank you to everybody who's encouraging us along here, because there is a lot in this live. I'm loving that everybody's answering everybody else, which is fantastic. This will be a lot for you, Sami. Thank you. Doing great. Yeah, Christmas with full kit. Yeah, that is something that we are hoping to pull off. At the moment, I am just trying to get through to the next 2 weeks and make this beautiful gorgeousness of a year happen. But there are so many things I wanted to do for Christmas this year and I did not get to do. So hopes and dreams are definitely being pulled forward to the new year. I need to stop saying those things and getting myself into trouble. Sorry, Jamie has just asked, can I put up the sub-migration grid? I can. Is that the right one? Nope. So this is the migration grid. This will also be available on the website. We will be pasting that on the website and with more information and answers to a lot of these questions as well on the website. I'm loving that people are loving these changes. Oh. For the B6 people, how would you like... Oh, okay, so Michael's asking about the B6. Oh, will the papers remain letter size? Yes, they will. So the vast majority of our subscribers are in the US and use letter size paper. So that's the primary reason why we do letter size papers. And that has been the same since day one. We've always done letter size papers for that reason. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Penny. Good night. Yeah, we've priced everything based on letter. To be honest, the internal crafter inside me is going 12 inch. And the business owner is going, are you crazy? Do you know how much that costs to ship? No. And like the little tap on the nose. Please save the comments. I believe we always do. The only time I think that I've had an issue with saving the comments was once ages ago, and I think I ended up getting them back. It's a YouTube thing. We always try and save the comments because we refer back to them as well. Can we get more than just a little mini of Alex each month? So I feel like her journey. So this there is going to be something extra special that gets sent to subscribers, which is a lot more about Alex's journey as well. So there will definitely be more for Alex than just the little mini. Alex is all of us, right? She's definitely in there. Will chapters have creative kits or printables? Yes. For the paper lover, at the moment it's 5 designs with 2 of each. I believe if we were to change that, because of the extra design time that's needed, we would have to push the price up if that was 10 different designs, because they do take a long time to do. Can I show the quarterly items again? Absolutely. So we've got the sticker folder, and this should be 15 pages of stickers. I'm now confusing myself. The charm builder, the locket refresh, and I think I'm going to have to show the locket refresh and the charm builder because those items are epic when they're put together. The adhesive pocket, a washi cutter, a washi stand, and a clear bookmark, which I'm over the top of. I don't know where to put me. Can I just pop down here? So it's all the stuff that are really nice to have themed within your planner, but that you don't really need every month. Will there be a subscriber discount for the quarterly purchase? Well, you could use your hearts. And the hearts are something that we do need to do a full refresh on. There are so many things that I need to do a complete refresh on. The stylist team, the hearts, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so there is already a built-in discount for the not a built-in discount. There is already like you could use your hearts, and also, I mean, because of the price that the quarterly bundle's going to be, it's more than like, I mean, I'm 98% sure it's going to be over the free shipping threshold. And while it's free shipping for all of you, it's obviously not free shipping for us. So that is a discount that's sort of hidden within there as well. If that makes sense. That should be my catchphrase today. Just if that makes sense. Where am I at? Okay, so I've already set up, why did that just scroll? Okay, I've already set up Nadilla, this is far too organized. I know that I'm in a group of planners and that you're all organized, but whoa. So the way you're going to use chapters, if you've already got your planner mainly set up, is you're going to come along if you want to, it is up to you whether you want to join along, but come along the personal journey, and you're going to use that to set that part of it up. It can be something completely separate and completely different to your planner, or it can go into your planner. I wish, but unfortunately we cannot. Or at least I don't think that we can. So, and I think that question may have confused Michael because I don't know if he knows what that paper is. I do, and I understand the amazingness of it. Yeah. Hold on. This keeps on jumping on me, I think, because there's so many questions that are coming through. Sorry, everyone. This keeps scrolling down. Okay. Is it available to be changed over on the website now? I'm hoping that Michael's answered this so that Yeah, so after the 28th, you should be able to. Talking about the pricing. If we order the melody in first quarter, will we get it in January or when? Yeah, so the hopes is, so because we've already ordered those from our suppliers, that they will go actually up for orders like in the next couple of weeks with all the quarterly stuff. I think the next couple of weeks. Am I freaking myself out there? But that, and so that will ship. I'm trying to think of when that ships. I'm hoping that Michael has answered that. I mean, that information will definitely be up on the website as well, if I can't find the answer. So we need to go to the website before this Saturday. Yeah, so this Sunday, and pick our choice. That's if it's not already, like, there. Like, if it's different to what you already have. It's already from the same bank account, so it's a migration across. The whole subscription is being migrated across. There's a notepad in the Planner Lover. There's one with sticky notes. Yeah, so there's a Planner Lover, there's a sticky notes and a notepad. Please keep the foil stickers. Plan is shipping out at the end of next month, there for January. I think that was the answer to the, I'm getting so confused now, to the melody thing. The melody shipping question. Do we have pricing on all the setup items? So I'm trying to go through all the comments. There's a lot of comments. So the setup items are going to be very similar to the last time that we did those sorts of items. So that should be pretty easy to sort of get an estimate from on our website. I don't think I've ever had this many comments flying through at the same time. Can I put up the Planner Lover, oh, the tiered graphic. Okay, hold on, I can. That is this one. Is that the right one that you wanted? So this one's got the setup, then the refresh, and then the 3 different subscriptions which are available underneath that. Yeah, not everybody loves the Tomo River paper. So yeah, these are all things that we consider when we go. And I mean, with any product, we're going to get some people who love stuff, some people who don't. It's very nerve-wracking to change these things. And yeah, it's very polarizing. I love it, but not everybody does. To be honest, I'd love it if it was white. Has that changed? But also remember that the stickers are thinner now. Well, not now, but like with chapters, the stickers are going to be thinner. So at least your planner is not going to get as chunky as what it did before. Yay! Excited for the charm builder and the locket. Anything for classic happy planner. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing as part of the papers pack is being more cognizant of how the papers sit. So at the moment, there's more wide papers. I'm going to have, there's going to be more either orientation neutral papers, which can be all different ways around, or there's going to be a couple of tall ones in there. That's a lot of work you guys have put into planning this new system. Yeah, it's a lot. But I think it's going to be worth it. I'm so excited for next year. You've done an amazing job. Love all of it, and we'll buy all of it. Thank you so much. Yes, I did answer this. If you missed it, Nina, yes, because it's a folder. It'll just, and to be honest, that's how I had mine. Just be careful because if you've got the rings on there, like any ringed planner, it will indent on the folder. But yeah, that's a thing. That's pretty stock standard for that sort of stuff. The other thing that you can do is stack all the stickers on one side and then put that, like the back part, into the back pocket, if that helps. That's another idea too. And then that almost acts as a page lifter for the back of your planner. This is well thought out and very fair. Thank you. Oh my gosh. This, like, I wander down and ask if she keeps dodging it. Oh, that was the folder. Yeah. She answered it, so yes. I want a melody but won't use it. Hoping for a classic in the future. I want to challenge that you won't use it. You'll use it. Yeah, the size of the papers is really hard because we want to make them enough so that we do have a relatively large classic following. So I want to make sure that the papers sort of work for that as well. And yeah, the 12x12 is by the creative kit. So they'll be in the creative kits, because I also feel like a lot of people who are crafters on that level have printers who can print, maybe not print 12x12, but you can print the paper size that you need. Oh, the live comments have been gone for a while now. It must be a setting. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Katie. I will fix that up. I will go back and have a look. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. I hope that they don't disappear from this, because we need to refer back to them. Okay, so there is some foiled sticker love coming through. I prefer foiled stickers to foiled washi, but we can't please everyone all the time. Yeah. And the other thing is too, adding foiling adds a lot more time to design time as well. And one of the things that we have tried to do throughout this change is reduce a little bit of the design time so that we can have more time for like the digitals. So yeah, that is why we're making a lot of these changes too. 5 designs for the papers is better for me than 10. Yeah, me too, Katie. Me too. Oh yeah, plus the production on the papers too. So if they're different designs, it actually does cost more again, because there's production cost on the paper. Wow, how far behind am I in the comments? Yeah, so because there's not duplicates, that does then increase the product volume. Will some of the questions and answers in this live be included in the FAQ section of the PA website? Yes, and there is also I mentioned this earlier, but you've obviously missed, but plannerson.com/chapters, we will be doing a whole bunch of information on that page as well. And I'll also link to that page from the help page, because I know that I've been directing everybody there, and that will also have information, like the schedule as we go along. I love that it's all on a specific timeline, so I can budget for the quarterly refresh. Yes, absolutely. And I think also in terms of, okay, we're refreshing our planners, you know, we can do that together. And then I need to make time for a planner refresh party. Hashtag, I'm not going to overwhelm myself with promising too much, but that would be cool. Not a pen to paint foiled stickers or washi. I'd be heartbroken if we lost the foiled stickers, but worth it for a kit that meets my needs so much better. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, that's the thing. So the other thing is that means that we, like, for the cost of foil, we can get in another sheet of papers that we couldn't before. So it also opens up the amount of suppliers that we could use and the time that I spend on it. So yeah. And also, when I'm talking about the time, sometimes foil is easy, right? It's like, okay, so I'm going to put the foil on the Wake Me in Washington. I'm going to put it on the Llama Love. I'm going to put it on here. But like, do I put it on this bit? Is it going, because the foil can shift up to 1.5 mil, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is, especially when you're designing small, tiny little details. It's a lot. You know, and I've noticed like a lot of the small shops aren't even doing foil anymore because of papers and how difficult it is to make sure that alignment's done. I need the locket but not a melody. Can I still get that? Well, the locket is a separate purchase. So yes, it is not. Let me bring that up. Nope, that's the wrong one. So this chapter's release, these ones are individual purchases. And that this thing up above me is a pencil case. Ooh, I'm a pencil case. I'm a pencil case. Wait. There we go. So these ones all in this lot are a separate purchase, individual purchase. Okay, this keeps jumping. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm trying to work out what other questions are coming through. There's so many comments, which I'm loving. I'm up to like 850 comments. That is amazing. Oh, that's a really cool idea, Christina. Use the washi card to send them out to some pen pals. So, okay, I want to tell you where the idea for the washi card came from. Because I was like, do I really need a washi card? Do I not need a washi card? And then I was like, oh, wait, where did I put it? I moved everything right before I came live. So back when I was just getting into planning, and I'll have to find it for the next time I do a live, I couldn't have felt, the years ago when Michaels did the roles of the really, it was like the intro. Show me you're a Planet Elder, Planet Community Elder without telling me that you're a Planet Community Elder. Anyway, I couldn't afford the rolls because here in Australia, the set was like $60 because we get price gouged here for that sort of stuff here in Australia. And so I bought it on a washi card and literally only had like a meter of it on this card. And I was like, I really love that I could take those around with me without taking washi rolls, because washi rolls, when you're traveling around, or even when you're pulling them out of something like this, it takes up a lot of space on your desk. And that's one of the reasons for the washi the washi stand, is so that I can have them nicely organized. But what if I want to see what last month's washi was? Because you can't fit 16 rolls in a washi stand. 16 rolls? No, that's too many, or not enough, or something. You can't fit all that in a washi stand, or nor would you want a washi stand that big. So I'm like, okay, hold on. If I created a tag sort of a thing that's a washi card that I can then clip onto a ring and use that to flip through and tell me where I've stored my washi in my room because I lose everything, then that would be a great way to have almost the best of both worlds. So that's why the washi card does exist in there. And that's why it's in the monthly and not in the quarterly. Why don't we use PayPal? Because it's expensive? I believe. Because it's expensive. I think that's the reason why. The billing day will not change, just the kit type. Yes, that is correct. That is absolutely correct, Diana. Sorry, I'm confused. Is it to update any changes to the subscription by Sunday or the 28th of November? So it's our Sunday, this Sunday, I believe. That's a good question. That's correct. Billing date. Wait, hold on. Let me just confirm this with Michael. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Okay. I will confirm that. I believe it's this weekend, because the team that does the...
27 at 9:13 p.m.
Sorry, what was that? What was that? Oh, here he comes. Hi.
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 So, if people want to change so that they're auto-migrated to the new bundle of their choice rather than changing it after the fact,
Yeah.
They need to have that change done on the website
Yeah.
by Sunday afternoon our time.
This Sunday.
This Sunday coming up.
Whatever the date is this
Yep.
Sunday, like the
Yep.
19th, 18th?
Any changes they make to their subscription between then and Sunday the 27th will not affect what they're migrated to. So if
Yeah,
you were to
okay.
change it next Thursday,
Yeah. How does that work for like this current one for people who are?
for the current, if you haven't been billed already,
Yeah.
then you're going to have more time once the change goes through to change it.
Yes.
The real problem are the people on the first,
Who-
the 27th, 28th, 29th.
Yeah.
Those people
At the
will know,
end.
end
Yeah.
of the month window. So the best option for them is to change their subscription before this weekend to what they want based on what they're going to get moved to.
Yeah.
We'll migrate them to the right option then.
Yeah. And then change it back.
No,
Oh, okay.
because if you want to, let's say you're confused.
I am.
The best option is if you know you want to change to a new bundle
Yeah.
instead of the one that you're going to get automatically moved to.
Mm-hmm.
Change it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But if you change it after Sunday our time, when I draw the file to give to the supplier who'll do the change for us,
Yeah.
if you change it after that point, it won't change to what you think it will change to.
Okay. We will put this very clearly on the website.
Because
Can you go write that down so it will be very
Yeah,
adamantly clear, the timeline?
yeah. If somebody changes it after I pull the file,
Yeah.
then I'm not going to see what that change is
Yeah.
because I'm needing to give a file at a point in time, so they've got time to work.
No, I know that.
Actually.
But also, how is like, because people get charged for the current kit.
If somebody's getting charged in the next week, then they're going to have, after the change happens, they're going to have basically a full month to change themselves or to get us to help them change.
Okay.
So the problem, if you're billed on the 1st or the end of this month, the 28th through to the end of the month, then there's less time for you to physically make that change and less time for us to help the change.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the best option is to change it before
Okay.
it'll get changed. And that's what that migration table is good for.
Awesome. Yes. Okay. There you go. You heard it from somebody who can explain it much better than I can. Okay. Let me just scroll through really quickly because Jamie has messaged me telling me that her and Michael have been answering as much of these questions as possible as we go as to save me a little bit of space, mental space. The quarterly, so the quarterly stickers are not deco, and the monthlies in both subs are the more deco. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. I hope that. And we will be sharing that the designs of those as soon as we can. I'm so excited to journal next year. This is going to be my journaling setup. Woohoo! You guys are amazing. Thank you for all of it. I really can't I really can't wait to start my journey with Alex. I like how she keeps saying creative kit, fingers crossed. Yes. Because we are absolutely planning to include those. But I'm just very nervous about over-promising and under-delivering. That is something that I'm not wanting to walk into next year and do. Next year is going to be the year that we kick booty, and yeah. So, Michael has answered the timing. I love the plan to design some pages in portrait orientation and some in landscape. That's perfect. Thank you. I thought that a few people would like that. I can't always see the foil, so I won't miss it. Yeah, I know that is an issue for a fair few people. I love that there's more foil. Oh, sorry, there's no foil in exchange for more sheets. Yeah, I thought so. I'm in favor of saving for. I thought that's where you would sit on that, Katie. Yeah, and Netta, don't worry. Absolutely. Everything will be up on the website. Yes.
Can you please put the slide up that has the migration schedule?
Yep. I need to run to the bathroom.
You do that, and I'll talk about the migration. 'Cause
Okay,
there's
hold
a
on.
few people who are a bit confused about it. So
Yeah. Okay. That's a
I
good
can
idea.
clarify.
Let me bring that up. Hold on. Let me bring this up, and then I will What? Let me bring up the right thing. There we go. Sub-migration.
Perfect.
Oh,
Tag team.
tag. Oh. It's a long one.
Hello, everybody.
And a lot of water.
Sam's drunk a lot of water and she's needing to go, and that's good because I've got a quick chance to talk to everybody a little bit about the kind of the way that the migration for kits will work. So this table here shows the subscription options on the left-hand side in the current sub panel, and then we've made some calls based on what's included in there as to what we think will be best suited for you as a bundle for you to move to in the new subscriptions process. So most of our customers are ordering the kit plus the papers plus the stickers. So that means that those people will move straight across to having one copy of Planner Lover and one copy of Paper Lover. So if that's you and that's the case, then there's really nothing you need to do. The system will just migrate you across with no actions required from you. The only time that you will need to get in and make a change yourself is if the option that you're going to move to based on what you're moving from doesn't align with what you want. So let's say, for instance, that you are currently buying the kit plus the stickers plus the papers, and you really only want to get just Planner Lover. Then you would need to go in and change yourself, or you don't need to, but an option to make sure that you can move to that easily would be to go in before Saturday and change your current subscription to the standard kit, for example. And then when we do that migration, you'll get pushed across to just Planner Lover. So really there's no need to go in and change what you're currently subscribed to unless the migration plan that we have isn't the plan that you want. Having said that, you also have an opportunity after we've made that change to go in and update the system yourself. So let's say your billing date is the 1st. We will make the changes in the back end on the evening of the 27th my time, which means that there would be an opportunity for you at that point for those 3 or 4 days to go in and actually change what your subscription is. And if you have trouble with it, then you can always ask us to help make that change for you. The only other thing I would note is that if you do decide to make a change after the subscriptions have all migrated, so the discounting that happens to give you that bundled discount is not automatic. So there will be a discount code that you need to add in whether you've got 2 or 3 items. So if you don't add that discount code, then you won't get the discount automatically. The discount codes will be loaded in when we do that migration. So you will get that discount on your account based on that initial migration. It's only if you make a change that you'll need to make sure you remember to include that code again. So I hope that answers the questions you've got on how the migration works. Sammy's got her comments up about 10 minutes ago of comments, so I can't tell if there's been questions in the meantime.
I'll just scroll it down.
But I'm going to run back to my computer and answer them.
Yeah.
And I hope that explanation makes sense and puts you a little bit at ease about how the migration works. I guess the Cliff Notes is there's really nothing for you to do unless you don't feel happy with what we've assumed that you want based on what you currently have. If you're happy with that, then it will just move and it'll be very easy for you.
And it was very hard to map across because it's such a shift. It's really something so new that it's not really comparable to how we used to do things in terms of
That's right.
Yeah.
I think the most difficult ones to map across were people who didn't have necessarily everything. Like most of our customers are buying everything, so that was pretty easy. The people who only had part of it were a bit difficult. So we might not have got that right for all of you. If we haven't, please let us know and we can make that change for you. Or you can make the change yourself, just remembering to apply those discount codes that you're eligible for. I'm going to get out of here, get back to Sam.
Awesome. Thank
See
you.
ya. Feeling relieved?
Thanks.
Tag.
Tag.
You're it.
Tag. Okay. Let me just scroll down. I'm trying to look after myself and drink more water. get my blood pressure back under a decent controllable amount. I've got no idea what comment I was up to. It sort of scrolled funny. Can you leave the prices at the end so people can... So, no, I'm going to put them up on the website. It's a much better place so people don't have to come back to the live to see. So after this live today, we're going to collate all the information, all the questions, put them up on the website as well as all the information. So we just... And then we're going to email it out to everybody because we want to make sure that everybody has all the information possible. I'm looking forward to seeing the artwork and think you've created an awesome framework for subscriptions. Yay, this journey with everything here during 2024. Thank you so much, Karen. Hit return before trying to say I look forward to the journey with everybody here in 2024. Yes. Okay, so then Michael went through, I'm just reading all the comments. Yep, Michael went through the migration, which makes things a little bit easier. I'm so thankful he went and came in and went through that. Yeah, so that's, yeah, and for those people who are something different, that is fine. Make sure you go in and change that. Okay, I think that's it. I just screenshot everything. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be putting all of the info up on the website. I had to make sure. I already gave myself an extra day, and to be honest, I really could have done with another week to get everything as good as what I really wanted it for this live. But at the same time, especially like on Monday, I was feeling exceptionally guilty because it's such a short time to really get everything done in, and because I wanted to let everybody know with a bit more time. I do. I mean, everybody who's here knows that I struggle with time, but I have two wonderful people helping me out and making sure. So Jamie and Michael are making sure that everything is. They worry about time for me. Give me a poke with the stick when I need it. And come in and explain time because I get very confused with that. But the great thing is that this whole system is really just so different, so exciting, such a big change. But underneath it, there is still the artwork that you know and love. There is still some of the core products there that a lot of the core products that you know and love. There is improvements made. So we have absolutely been listening. All in all, very excited about the changes. I feel more empowered to make decisions for myself. Yes, absolutely, Katie. And I think that don't, Diana, if you're having trouble, please message customer service. Don't cancel, resubscribe. If you're having trouble, please contact customer service. Jamie and Michael will help you out. Will this make it easier on you? For the next 3 weeks, no. But after that, absolutely. The quarterly pack makes it... The fact that we've moved some things into quarterly, which then gives us more space, the way that the monthly is designed, how it's coming together is going to be a lot easier. That's the hopes. That's how we've planned it. That's one of the reasons for the seismic shift. This is why we've been in, Jamie and I are working on every single template we're touching at the moment. And we've been changing that template. We've been looking, the amount of times we've gone through the PA show and tell in the group and gone, this is how people are using the sticker, so we need to change this. This is how they're using that, so we need to keep that the same. So many people are using this sticker that we don't offer, so we need to add that in. Oh, that actually fits really well within a basics. How can I split out a basics? Because I know that we have people who don't want as much deco, so maybe we have that in a basic. You know, and then I am nervous, but I am so excited because this is something I've wanted to do for so long. And to be honest, and I was chatting with Jamie and Bess last night, when this first kit arrives, and I'm getting a little bit personal with you all now, when this first kit arrives and when the planner and the quarterly refresh arrives, Elsa's talking to me now, I'm probably going to cry. I'm probably going to cry on air because this is something that is so big, so monumental, so much work, such a long time coming, that I'm so excited for this to happen. I should have posted more show and tells. Yeah, and this is the reason why I say to people, please post your show and tells, because they really do matter to how much... Elsa, you just need to wait a couple of minutes. Elsa's like, open the door for me, please. I'm really happy for PA. This is a good direction that you headed in. Yes. And I think also, I've been in a planner funk lately. I have that feel. So this is a very good change that motivates me to get back into it. So this is the other thing. Oh, I need to open up this door. My goodness, Elsa. There you go. Out you go. Come on. Oh. Is anybody else a slave to their pet? So, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Yeah, it's impossible to make everybody happy, but that's what I was going to say. But I do think that by doing the splits the way that we've done them, the paper lover, the planner lover, and the sticker lover, and then with the quarterly refresh, I honestly do believe that this is a much, much better way to go. Not just for us, but for people at home. More of the stuff that you use, the consumables, less of the stuff that you don't, but you still get it so you can deck out your planner to look gorgeous and pretty. And yeah, that is the whole thing behind this change. These changes look great and we'll adjust. Oh, see you, Shannon. Yeah, it was so exciting. I'm loving that everybody is so super excited. At the moment, so hello Tweety, will the quarterly stick back? This is only in the bundle for the moment. Shush, stomach. And that all depends on our suppliers as well and how well they sell. I work for my pet to live a life of luxury. I have 3 dogs. Feels time to eat the consumables. I'm going to think of this every time I say it now. We're all just staff to our pets. They rule the household. Oh, yay, Shannon, for the new puppy. Oh, wishing you sleep. My human pets run my house. Would prefer to be... Yeah, so that's the same with the other things. We're bundling them so that we can keep the prices affordable. If we don't bundle, everything becomes more expensive. It then becomes recommended retail pricing, and you save a lot by buying the bundles. And as it was said earlier, can't please everyone, but I think that we'll know more as we share it. Like the quarterly bundle, we'll know a little bit more once we get the last bits and pieces back from the supplier. We can share all that with you. But we really just wanted to make sure that you had the majority of the information, especially on the subscription. So we really focused on getting that information for today so that we could give you that as soon as possible. Yeah. Avoid a tabby runs a house. Oh, I love it. Will the magic? Yes, absolutely. So after this live, literally going to grab the information, put it on the website, and then also send out an email once the web page is done and put it in the Facebook group as well with a link to that page. So that page, which is plannersanon.com/chapters, is going to have all the information in there for the sub change. And then also, because I know that everybody's used to plannersanon.com/help, so that will have a link through to chapters. And then once we roll over into chapters, that will, like the timelines and all that will go into the help page and any major questions as well. So yeah, we are working on making sure that everybody is flooded with all that information. No pictures of the A5 notebook yet. I'm still working on that. As I said, the majority, every time I sat down to go and work on all these bits and pieces, we had more information coming, like more questions from our suppliers. So everything, yeah, that'll be up as soon as I have as soon as I have that available. When you designed this new concept of a self-discovery story to follow, was your intention that it would focus more on self-care and journaling? No. Nope. It was, this is actually a really good question, Michelle. So, I've noticed in the past the kits, well, I mean, yes on self-care, but no for journaling. But that sort of evolved through it. It just first started off as a story, as a way to bring some continuity between the themes, which then makes it a little bit easier for us to design as well. And then the idea of bringing the journaling really heavily through that, and the storyline sort of started to really pick up. And the more that, and then we sort of trialed that with Farmhouse, and those Farmhouse, Peach, and Corgis. And then the response that we got to that, even doing it on such a small thing, and I was like, I would really love to like do this properly. So there is a lot of journaling, but it's really a side note. So I think one of the things I said in the last live, and I didn't say as much on here, is that if you're not in it for the story or the journaling, and that's not resonating with you, that is fine, because underneath all that is still the PA artwork, the weekly planner spreads, all this sort of stuff that you know and love. Whoops. So yeah, don't feel like if you don't journal that there's nothing for you. Now she wants to come back in because it's so hot outside. Don't think that if you don't journal that that's not in there for you. If you're not a big reader, that it's not in there for you, because that is not the case. There is still the stuff that you know and love. And this is the other thing we found, is that a lot of people were saying that this is their self-care. One of the strongest flashbacks people have been requesting is Note to Self. And the kits that have that sort of self-care undertone in it. And to be quite honest, I need to sort of have some self-care, and if it's in my kits, it's like a little bit of a start looking after yourself, Missy. Will there be journaling prompts? Yes. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. So for people who do want to like join along in that journaling part, there absolutely will be the journaling prompts to write. But there is so much in these kits that I feel like if you didn't use the journaling prompt, you're still getting a huge value for money. There. That's it. That's chapters. That's the year ahead. That's the change that has been upcoming. That is all the things. And I want to thank every single person who has left one of the almost 1,000 comments, my goodness, for joining in and staying tuned. I want a big shout out to Michael and to Jamie for answering the majority of those while I was running through things and having a mild panic attack about if everybody was going to, well, not everybody, because you can't please everybody, but if the majority of people were going to come along this journey with us. It is a very scary thing to do as a business owner that pays for the food in the mouths of your kids. They're snack monsters. They eat a lot. So yeah, I want to thank you all, every single person, for being so supportive of this change, for understanding the change, for being with us next year. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my stomach is so loud. Yeah, and for being with us next year, for being supportive and helping us make this possible. So yeah, that's thank you very much. Very exciting. And now I'm crashing. I feel like I'm going to crash now too. And Jamie, you should definitely crash. Oh my gosh, it's so late. No wonder I'm hungry. Anyway, take care. I will see you all next Monday. I will have the information up. Once it's up on the website, I will put a post in the group to let you all know. Take care. Thank you all. Look after yourselves. And thank you once again so much. Chat soon. Bye.